Good afternoon, everybody. What is going on? I am Jeff GrantMEDIA, and today I am joined by...
Hello. My name's Abina.
And Hazel.
The purple one is Princess, and the green one is Mermaid.
Princess and Mermaid colors, and she painted their nails with her Gigi today. But in today's real user review, we're going to be talking about the Flint and Tinder All-American Stretch Jeans and the Flint and Tinder Everyday Stretch Jeans. Now, Flint and Tinder is an in-house brand of Huckberry, so this is one of the Huckberry products that they put out. And the All-American are, as in the name, are the American-made version, and the Everyday are the Chinese or the imported version made in China. But we have to get the disclaimer out of the way. Huckberry did send me these jeans for free, but all of the opinions in this video are mine and mine alone. I did not share this content with Huckberry prior to publication. They will see this when you do. Now, before I forget, because I always end up forgetting this, I am 5'9", roughly 175 pounds, and because we're talking about pants, I generally buy my pants in a 32-inch inseam, but my actual inseam is a little bit over 30, so I'm probably a little less than 31, so I generally buy my pants at a 32 because if I buy 30s, 75% of the time they are too short and they look like high waters on me, and just about everybody doesn't make a 31. It's hard to find a 31-inch inseam, so I generally just, as a standard, I buy 32s, and that's the size that both of these pants are. These are both 32, and these are both the slim cut. And since we're talking about length and fit and cut, we're gonna go ahead and do a spec rundown of each of these pants real quick. The Everyday Stretch comes in both a slim fit and a straight fit. Both come in at $98 USD. They are made in China out of a 13.5 ounce denim that is 94% cotton, 4% polyester, and 2% elastic. The All-American Stretch come in a slim fit, a tapered fit, a straight fit, and a relaxed fit. These come in at $158 USD. They are all US made. That means they are cut, sewn, and finished in Los Angeles, California. They are made from 95% cotton, 4% polyester, and 1% spandex. But because both of these jeans are offered in multiple fits and multiple colors in each of the fits and then multiple sizes, I highly recommend that you just take a look at the website, you figure out what color you like and what sizes are available in it and the cut that you are looking for, because that's easier than me rambling off some cuts and some colors and some sizes and then them being out of stock. But I will say that both of these pairs of jeans have been wearing like iron. Now, I have personally been on a hunt for jeans, for good, decent jeans for years at this point. Now, I have been a Levi's man for a long time. Hazel loves to dance. And I will say I have some Levi's that are far older than Hazel, upwards of 15, 20 years old, that a couple pairs of 527s that are still kicking around. They're still doing really well. And I also have a pair of Levi's upstairs that I haven't worn in weeks, that are probably at this point about 3 months old, but I haven't worn in probably about 2 to 3 weeks, probably more than that at this point, because the crotch is already blown out in them. So Levi's to me at this point are complete garbage. I didn't do too much in them. Now, yes, I do have a 4.5-year-old, there she is, Hazel, that we play, we run around, I crawl around on the ground. That used to be the biggest problem with me, was jeans was blowing out the knees. But now, just wearing in them, just sitting, standing, moving around, the crotch and the butt, by the seam where my wallet is, it blows out on me. And it just tears and rips. And since most of the jeans are mostly spandex and not a lot of cotton, even when you sew them, they just rip again and again and again and again and again. I love you too. So I have been on the hunt for a decent pair of jeans for a long time. And honestly, I haven't really been happy with anything I found. But enter the Flint and Tinder Everyday and All-American Stretch jeans. So far, I'm loving these. They have been wearing like iron. But I have been beating the hell a lot out of actually the Everyday stretch pants, and the reason I wanted the All-Americans was because of that 1% more in cotton. These are 95% cotton, these are 94% cotton. And I wanted the American-made pants, not because they're American-made, because there was just that little bit more cotton. But I can honestly say both of them have been wearing just about the same, and I have been wearing the everyday through a few more torture tests, if you will, because we went on vacation. We went to the Cartoon Network Hotel in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, and our visit happened to correspond with the Canadian wildfires that made the air temperature drop about 10 to 15 degrees. So all of the shorts that I brought, I wore them for about half a day, and I ended up basically living in the everyday stretch pants for 4 days, and we played some mini golf, and
I lost my ball in the stream.
Someone lost her ball in the stream. And when I was saving her ball from the stream, I got the dyed blue stream water all over my pants, and as you can see, it washed completely out. And I was a little worried that it wasn't going to come out because the jeans were still pretty new to me, and I was still testing them, and I didn't want to have a huge blue stain on them, but they washed right out, and I ended up living in these jeans, even with the stain, for the next day or two because it was just cold. So even when we were at the amphitheater watching the Cartoon Network cartoons that they were playing outside, I actually had shorts on, went back in and put my jeans back on, and I sat in my jeans and my 10-year hoodie, and I was very comfortable sitting out there watching some of the cartoons at the amphitheater when the sun went down and it got quite brisk out there. So I did beat the heck out of the everyday stretch a little bit more than I did with the Americans, and I was a little more worried about these because there is that 1% less cotton. I did wear both of these pretty extensively, and I could say both are wearing really, really well. Now, I will say I have been enjoying the American mades a little bit more, and that's because I just like this colorway. I got these a little darker than I normally got them, but I like the way that they're wearing, and I like the way they look on me. And I do also like that when I cuff them, they're a little bit darker on the bottom as opposed to when I cuff the All-American, you're a little bit lighter. So I like the darker cuff of the All-American over the lighter cuff of the everyday. Now, I can't speak for the other colorways, that if the All-American are all going to be a little bit darker on the interior of the denim as opposed to the everyday stretch, but on the two colors that I have, I do like that the All-American is a little bit darker color on the outside and that the underside of the denim is also a little bit darker. I just like the way that looks. Now, I did mention that I always get my pants in a 32-32, and as you can see, I have my 32-32s cuffed. So I probably would have been okay getting both of these, actually all of the jeans and pants that I got from Huckberry, in a 32-30, because I am definitely cuffing these, and if I'm not wearing shoes, even cuffed, I'm still kind of walking on them a little bit in the back. So I'm actually a little afraid I'm gonna fray the backs out like, you know, we did in the 90s. I don't want my pants to look like that anymore, so I'm probably gonna have to actually start cuffing these a little bit higher, but I definitely could have got away with getting the 32-30s in both of the jeans and as well as both the Rover pants and the 365 pants, because all of them I got 32-32, and all of them would have probably fit me really, really well in the 32-30s. So size-wise, you probably don't have to size up, because these are one of the few that will, few companies that will actually fit correctly. Now, comfort-wise, both of these pants feel really, really good. They have just the right amount of stretch, so when I'm bending, flexing, sitting, moving around, they're both really, really well. They fit really good on a 2.5, 3 hour car ride, and they fit really good sitting in a desk editing for like 8, 9 hours a day. So you could sit in these pants for an extended period of time and not feel restricted or feeling like you're cutting off the circulation to half of your body because you've been sitting too long and you feel like you're now in a medieval torture device. So both of the jeans, comfort-wise, fit really, really well. Now, normally I would list my negatives, my points of note, and then my positives. And honestly, I don't have anything bad to say about either of these pairs of pants. They're both wearing really well. They're both really, really comfortable. They both seem very, very durable. I've beaten the hell out of the everyday more so than the American, but I've beaten the hell out of both of these pairs of pants. I've put them through the test of running through the woods, sitting in the car, chasing a hazel. And both of these have held up to the task at hand. Neither of them have developed any sorts of holes or frays or weak points or feel like they're getting thin in any way, shape, or form in any spots, including the crotch area. And you can see, again, I've been wearing these the past few days. They're still very, very dark, so they're not thinning out at all, as well as the everyday, where I have been beating these a little bit more. You can see the crotch is not worn or faded at all. And that has been my big fail point in every jean that I've been getting lately, is that the crotch wears out really, really quick. Now, I do carry my wallet in my back right pocket, and usually you can kind of see a little mark here, very, very faint little mark. That's the edge of my wallet. But usually up in the top corner here in the bottom, I get wear points on the inside of my pants from my wallet. Not so much my left pocket. I carry a Swiss Army knife in my front right pocket anymore. I used to carry a clip knife on my back, and that will wear out my back left pocket, but I haven't been doing that for the past couple of years. Carry a Swiss Army knife in the front pocket. So usually the two sides, and I'll get like a wear mark in the middle for my wallet. I don't have any wear marks at all on the All-American. You can see that pocket is clear and clean, and again, there's no wear points on either side here. So both of the jeans are wearing really, really well. Hazel, which pair of these jeans do you like better?
Both.
You like both? You don't have, which color do you like better? You like the lighter ones? Mm-hmm. Hazel chooses the everyday. I choose the All-American based on color. And that's my choice here. If I were to choose one of these over the other, I'm gonna choose the All-American stretch over the everyday, and that's because I like the color a little bit better on the All-American as opposed to the everyday stretch. If I didn't know that these were made in China and these were made in America, I wouldn't be able to tell the difference. They're both top-notch quality, they're both wearing the same, and they're both wearing much, much better than any of the jeans that I have bought in literally the past several years. So yes, $158 for the American made and $98 for the foreign made in China versions. Either of these is definitely worth the price point. This is one of those buy once, cry once situations. If you buy two pairs of jeans that wear out in the past, if you buy like two pairs of Levi's, like I'm gonna compare these to the Levi 511s, that's what I've been buying and wearing. I've bought, I don't know how many pairs I've bought in the past couple of, like I'd say the past 6 months, I've probably bought at least 3, if not 4 pairs of those jeans, and I only have one left. I try to buy them on sale because I know they're not gonna last. Even if I average $40 a pair for those, and say I bought 3 pairs, we'll just say I bought 3 pairs, that's $120 that I bought on jeans that have lasted me 6 months or less. Because I haven't even worn my current pair for the past 3 weeks or so, maybe more. So I would have spent almost the amount of money as the American made that I've been wearing more than I have worn my Levi's. I probably wore these more in the past couple of weeks than I've worn the Levi's in the past couple of months, because I was babying those Levi's because they just tear and wear, where the All-American have not worn out at all. I've been wearing these a lot, but honestly, either of these jeans, they're worth the price tag. I don't have anything bad to say about them. They're both wearing really, really well. I've been beating the hell out of them for the past month or so. Basically, if I have not been wearing shorts, I have been wearing one of the 4 pants that Huckberry has sent me, and all of them look great. The everyday stretch have probably gotten the most abuse, if you will, out of them because of that little trip that we took. But I've definitely been favoring the All-American, not because they're American made, but because I like this little bit darker colorway a little bit better. And yeah, like I said, buy once, cry once. I've probably spent at least $120 on a couple of pairs of Levi's over the past 6 months, and I have 1 pair left that I haven't worn in close to a month, just because the crotch blew out of them after like 2 months of wear. So after like a month of use, I don't have any signs of wear at all on either of these. So definitely will spend less money getting 1 pair of good quality jeans as opposed to spending more money buying multiple pairs for a name brand because they've been around for over 100 years, but they're not making a good product anymore. I won't buy Levi's anymore. There's a couple other brands that I won't buy anymore, but I'm going to specifically call out Levi's because I have been very, very disappointed with the quality of their product for the past several years now, and I think I finally found my new jean that I'm going to stick with for hopefully the next several years, if not the rest of my life, because these All-American and the everydays are wearing like iron, and I love them. I definitely love these jeans. I'm going to have to probably get a couple more pairs because I like my pants. But in the winter, I'm definitely a jean man. So come this fall, this winter, I'm probably going to be living in the 2 of these. So I'm probably gonna have to pick up a couple more pairs. So with that, I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for a couple of more reviews of some more Huckberry pants and the 10-year hoodies. But for now, I must bid you adieu. So if you like this video, right in my other videos, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Smash that big red button and ring that bell right next to it so you get notifications next time I post a brand new video. Good night. It's baby.
I want to go up to the living room on the surface.
Okay, you can go up to the living room on the surface.